Hi Jordan, it is January 9th, around 2:07 was the last time I saw the clock right before I pressed that button, and I was thinking about what I was going to talk about today and then procrastinating trying to figure it out. And recently I've been complaining about how I spend so much time scrolling, and I get so wrapped up in social media or whatever, and I don't post on it, and I don't think it's interesting. It's just a mindless, and you don't have to think. And I think about I think about so many other things that I just thought that the idea of it was so relieving. So I took a break and put my phone away for a little bit. I did respond to you a lot, but I just I read, which I love to do, and I haven't since the summer, except for school things. I know you're gonna say, you read the Iliad and you read 1984, but that was for school, so it was obligations. So I was reading Eat, Pray, Love, which is just like the stereotypical middle-aged woman wants to have a midlife crisis, so she's reading about someone else doing something similar. She was talking about Italian, which I'm not trying to learn, I want to learn because I'm going to be going there soon. And she was talking about what we were talking about the other day, or you brought up about French and Italian being so similar. They're almost like dialects of each other. And I did research about it afterwards, but she was talking about how French, Spanish, and Italian are so similar because of their roots in Latin. I would like to apologize for half of my face being missing. I don't know how to fix this. It makes sense if you think about the history of Italy. So you know how it wasn't unified for a very long time, and it was a group of just city-states who had control from Spain and France and other areas, and there wasn't a unified language. There were a bunch of dialects that were kind of very dissonant to each other. Like you couldn't understand each other as much as a unified language, obviously. So there was a lot of differences in those languages that caused for tension. Well, when it came time for them to try to decide on a unifying language, they referenced Dante's The Divine Comedy, which came out in the 1300s. So it was a long time before they decided on a language, but it was the first time someone hadn't written in Latin there, and that was groundbreaking. He wrote in something that was very Florentine, it was very well used in Florence, and he studied the language there and made sure that his was perfect in sync with them. And they decided to use that dialect as Italian. So I thought that was interesting that not only do they all three of them have the similar base, but they also had part of the dialects influenced by French and Spanish. Thinking about this and making the decision to read the book and making the decision to look into this stuff, I was thinking about how little I've lived my life with intention lately. I know that sounds silly, but I complain about school and I complain about people, and if I just made a decision to do something that I want to do or that I need to do, if I can just make that decision and make that step instead of scrolling through Facebook that I don't care about or scrolling through Instagram that I don't care about, I think that I would learn and experience so much more. So I made this list. It's silly. It's like a New Year's resolution list, but I have a side that says need to and a side that says want to, and it's all the things that I would like to accomplish. And I just like to go back and forth because there are a lot of things I need to do and a lot of things that I want to do, and I think if I go and balance them, I'll get more done. Well, in the first column on my need to side, I have clean your room, study for classes, talk to mother, talk to father, pet Sophie, contact a sibling just to talk, text an old friend and then meet them for lunch, visit Vivi, my little niece, smile at everyone because I used to do that and I haven't recently and I don't know what's going on. Start conversations and hold them too. Pray, in all caps. It's backwards, I'm sorry. And then clean your closet because it's scary in there. And then on the want to side, I have study Italian, read a classic, read a biography, work on reading music, pick up your old piano books, listen to records, the ones I don't know, the people I don't know, write a letter, sit on the deck, listen to music, Download a CD and drive until it stops, and then get out and look around. Very specific, but I really want to do it. Get lost and be okay with it. Be wrong and be okay with it. Control isn't everything. Read the Bible. Clean up the typewriter that I have. So it's just a bunch of random things slapped together, but I think that if I try to hold myself more accountable, I'll get more of the things done that I actually want to get done, because right now I'm 17 and I have all of the opportunities and none of the responsibility that I will have for the rest of my life, and I complain every day about it, and that's just not the way that we're supposed to be living. And I think that this is not the way I wanted the video to turn, but I think it's useful. So this is my conscious decision right now to start trying to get more of these things done and less of the things that I kick myself about wasting time with. So I'm sorry for the seriousness of this video and the fact that it's not like all my other random brain vomit ones, but this is what I've been thinking about and I'd like to share it with you. I love you and I'll see you soon before you leave again. Bye.